we're doing card draw. Here's our card draw. Looks like
Palette Lab.
Corey vetoes Palette Lab. Pretty tricky rhythm 12, so not surprised to see that one vetoed. You see Breebs vetoed Diablosis Naga. Didn't feel like doing a 200 BPM 13.
Yeah, you see the highest difficulty number in the pack. Sometimes you just get rid of it.
I was going to do Diablosis as well.
We hear Tony thinking through his process on the veto right now. Honestly, most of the rest of the charts here, I think, are doable by these players.
Mm-hmm.
Break It Down's a solid thing to go for a veto on. Break It Down has a couple pretty fast 30-second staircase runs, which are pretty easy to like pick up pad stuff on if you're not comfortable on the pads yet.
We are playing the virus, Zin.
We are playing the virus. I'm very certain that Chance is thrilled about that. Chance is very, very good at the virus. So our songs are The Virus, Give Me Your Love, Cauliflower, Submerge Serenade, Inner Circle, and Sticky. Honestly, all charts that I expect most of these players to do pretty well on FA, except for The Virus. The Virus is very hard to FA.
It's got rhythms.
If we see a 99 on The Virus, I think it'll be from Chance. I'd be a little surprised if we see more than 199, but I mean, the level of skill here is crazy. It's possible.
Hold on 1 second.
All right, here we go, The Virus. I don't remember if there's much Xmod stuff in this other than that little intro thing.
It should only be the intro to my knowledge. I mostly play on Mod and I don't remember anything.
Yeah, I don't remember. I didn't practice this one much because I didn't think I was going to have to do tier 9, so I didn't, yeah. Chance with quad still is ridiculous. Tony is ripping too. Tony's actually ahead of Chance right now. Just on the white count.
Yeah.
Breebs and igocollege are looking pretty close between each other. Probably a slight advantage to Breebs right now. But again, you're really
right now, it's all what's happening on the top screen.
Yeah, you're really fighting for top 2 right now. Top 2 is all that matters. If you don't get top 2, your tournament is done. Chance still with quad. Quadding the virus in tournament would be a huge flex. I guess there is one in the middle too, yeah. Nobody getting tripped up by it though.
Imagine quadding the virus and still coming in second. That's the situation right now.
It's really close between Tony and Chance right now.
But
we see some scores flickering on Tony's side right now, so it's close. Chance is overtaking.
Yeah, it's close.
Chance just overtook. It's so close. They're like dead even. Ah, the 2 excellence. That might be enough to let Tony take the song.
Yeah, I think so. I think they just gotta hold it down. It's very close right now.
It's Chance right now. And the outro is much easier than everything they just did, so.
Yeah.
It's kind of the ball's kind of in Chance's court to make a mistake right now.
But he is picking up a couple of whites.
Ooh, picked up enough whites to make the mistake.
Yep.
And that's Tony taking it.
That's Tony taking it.
Tony, does he get the
Is
99?
that a tie?
I don't think it's a tie. Is it a tie?
It's really close.
It's a tie.
It's a tie.
Oh gosh.
Let's go.
Wow. Tie on the virus. Almost 99 from both players.
Someone get a picture. Someone get a picture.
Chance is pulling out the phone for a selfie.
Yeah, yeah.
As is tradition, when you get a tie in ITG tourney, you need to pull out the selfie, grab a picture with your competitor.
Hell yeah.
We did see the incredibly rare three-way tie yesterday. I don't know if you caught that.
I didn't.
There was a three-way tie yesterday.
That's awesome. What pool?
Round 5 pools. I don't remember exactly which pool or the song off the top of my head right this second, but it was pretty hype. Give Me Your Love, by far the hardest tier 6.
Extended.
1,000 steps in a 12 in tier 6 is pretty hard.
Yeah, this is definitely the most stamina taxing chart that remains, I think.
So I think of all of these players, I expect, like, this is an opportunity for igocollege. igocollege is very good at the stamina aspect of this game. We'll see if Breebs can keep it together on this one. I expect Chance and Tony will have very low white counts.
Yeah, really strong start by both of them.
Once we get into about 30% into the song really doesn't let off the gas. So you get the intro's not too bad. But once we get to the denser part, as you can see in the density graph that's above the note field for a couple of the players on stream.
Yeah, there isn't much.
All right, here we go.
There isn't much that doesn't have hands in one way or another.
Big high effort section coming up right now. I can feel the floor vibrating over here from how hard Tony is stepping.
Breebs in college very close until Breebs picked up a miss.
2 misses for Breebs is unfortunate.
Yeah, 'cause otherwise they're tied.
So 2 misses is as bad as getting 16 whites. Tony with ridiculously low white count right now. Both Tony and Chance holding quad so far.
It's the closest we have to a break.
A little bit of a breather here, but you're pretty tired after that run you just did.
Yeah.
And the ending is harder than that run. The ending throws some pretty tricky rhythms. All right, here we go. Tony with a ridiculous white count still. It's really still the 2 misses for Breebs holding him back more than anything.
Yeah.
Oh my, are we gonna see 2 quads on this? That's ridiculous.
2 quads. What? 1 white between them. That got very close. That got incredibly close.
Insane.
You see how many of those whites were right at the very end for Tony?
Tony wins by 1 white.
He held on.
99.76 to 99.78 is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Imagine getting a 99 on this in tournament and getting 3rd, and it wasn't even close, really.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. All right, Cauliflower. Really pretty technical crossover chart with a bunch of bracket taps, and it's pretty much throwing the whole kitchen sink at you.
Yeah.
But I think the crossovers define it more than anything.
I would say so. This was the Tech SRT2 qualifying song.
Yes.
So it definitely had everything.
As you do in a sight reading tournament, you want to throw everything at everybody and make it as tricky as you can.
Those of you watching on stream aren't going to see this, but something that was really funny about the Tech SRT qualifiers, every time you scrolled over the song, it had a new randomly generated tech notation. Including one that was hold switch, X mod, foot switch plus C mod.
That's funny that they did that, because I was warned that you weren't going to be told any of that information, so I kind of practiced not even looking at it when I was practicing this sight read.
Absolutely.
I just practiced selecting a chart and not even looking over there. So I kept through on that, so I didn't get tricked by that. That's funny. All right, here we go, into Cauliflower. It is interesting to me that Breebs plays with background on full brightness. And also Breebs plays with one of the lowest read speeds you'll see here.
Yeah, yeah. If you're used to it, you know?
Tony lost the shirt. Oh boy. That means things are really, really heating up. Tony holding Twins a quarter of the way into the chart. Chance with 3 whites. Oh, there's a couple from Tony. Corey picks up a grade. Right now, Tony's ahead of Chance by about 2 whites, but there's the burst there. Now they're exactly
now
tied.
They're exactly tied, yeah. Right as the burst comes through.
That middle section right there, you might think this is the time for the break, but if you don't read those triple steps correctly, you end up on the wrong foot pretty easily. Ooh, Tony picking up an excellence in the break. Really important here, actually.
Yeah, it's the only thing separating them.
Tony and Chance are within like 1 or 2 whites of each other on everything so far. And getting first out of this pool versus second out of the pool matters a lot.
Yeah, that's the difference between winner's side of top 8 and loser's side of top 8.
Tony picked up a miss there. Now it's kind of up to Chance to make a mistake.
Yeah, given our 2 players, that's likely the difference.
Chance is not going to make a mistake here.
I don't know. I wouldn't go that far, but I would say it's probably unlikely.
I feel like Chance seizes opportunities like this every time, almost. And he does here as well. We got the fist bump cam. Pretty close between igocollege and Breebs. Only 0.17 apart.
Yeah, between the 2 of them, they're having a crazy set. It's just that on the other side.
Yeah, you've got your top 2 fighting and your bottom 2 fighting in this pool.
Yeah.
And you still want to, like, even if you're not going to advance from the pool, I think at this point both of these players think their chances are pretty slim. They want to compete with each other here. They're going to fight against each other still.
Yeah. I've been saying in most of the pools, you know, this is a 2v2 format. It's your cap versus the other guys. That's not exactly the case this time around, but,
right.
You know, having fun with it either way. They're just playing with each other right now.
All right, coming up next, we have Submerge Serenade. Pretty tricky one. I think more of this chart is a reading check than anything else. It's pretty straightforward in terms of rhythms, but it's mixing a lot of different roll tech throughout the song at you.
Yeah.
And there's crossovers mixed into some of them and not into some of the others. So you have to be just really familiar with what the chart does, I think, to perform well on it.
Yeah, you either have to know the chart or you got to be able to parse it on the fly.
Interestingly enough, Breebs also uses X mod and not M mod. I don't know if there's really a big difference in a setting like this, but
I feel like there are some random gimmicks that just destroy M mod that work fine on X mod.
yeah,
But
probably nothing in the tournament pack that's going to be a factor there.
I don't think those sorts of things have been relevant since like ITG Rebirth. If I had to guess.
We expect to see really low white counts on a chart like this because these players know this chart. Like, they're not going to get tripped up by these crossovers. So you see, yeah, 2 whites from Tony so far, 4 whites from Chance. Breebs with quite a few excellence. I'm wondering if that's a chart knowledge thing.
Could be.
Couple grades there too. igocollege holding together quad still with unfortunately, just too many whites to compete against Tony and Chance.
Yeah, also, like, DDR is a lot more likely to have one section that's at over 1,000 BPM and just reset your M mod to basically reading at 1x.
Yeah.
And X mod doesn't have that issue.
One white between Tony and Chance right now. It's looking like Corey's going to take it over Breebs.
Yeah. Ten whites to 9. Oh, Tony.
Ooh, bad mistake from Tony. At this level, on a chart like
executed one pattern, and that's probably going to be the difference.
On a chart like this, at this level, one mistake is enough to lose a song.
Yeah.
Wow. Chance puts up a ridiculous score. So a fun little bit of tournament history about this song is Chance has a tournament loss on this song where he got a 5 white quad.
Yeah.
So that's probably what Chance is thinking about right now is like, this was a good run for Chance and he took the pool, like the song in the pool with it. But does this win in top 8? Maybe not.
Yeah. Top 8 gameplay's on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
On the other hand, maybe he's just getting warmed up.
I feel like Chance is the type of player who just has so much in the tank to give. Like untouched endurance. I think Chance has the most endurance of any ITG player, and it's honestly not even that close.
Yeah.
Like there are some stamina players who are probably like within the ballpark, but as far as the tech scene goes, nobody can put out as much effort as Chance can.
Yeah.
Yeah, Breebs definitely has a lot of DDR experience, but he's been playing some ITG. It just depends on if that was a case of chart knowledge or what.
You don't get to this level without playing a little bit of ITG here.
Definitely not. Yeah, the DDR only players who just entered for fun get filtered out probably around tier 6, 7-ish.
Yeah.
The tech just gets too difficult if you don't know what you're doing. So this is a pretty straightforward chart. I expect it's going to be, again, a lot of low white counts from all of these players. A couple excellents immediately from both Tony and Chance. And Breebs even. Chance actually with a pretty couple mistakes in the beginning there.
Chance is actually the furthest behind right now.
True. Tony still with no whites.
Yeah, just that one early excellent.
igocollege, the only player holding quad. Is behind Tony by about 5 whites though, 6 whites. Just waiting to see when the first white's gonna happen. Is he gonna get none? He could. He's the kind of player who could do it on a chart like this. The break is the hardest part here, because it's really hard to hear what's going on. There's no drums, and sure enough, gets a white.
That's a white, yeah. Especially in a noisy room like this.
Yeah. When the drums go away, like we have the subwoofers pretty loud in here, so you can hear the kicks pretty clearly. When there's no kick to like lock onto, it can be pretty hard. We are not going to see a quad from Corey on this one. He picked up an excellent. Tony with 3 whites still.
Yeah, Tony's score is insane. If it wasn't for the early excellent in the very beginning,
it would be a ridiculous score.
It would be so good.
I mean, it's still a ridiculous score. Definitely 172 BPM is getting into the territory where Blue FA starts getting pretty tricky for everybody.
Meanwhile, Chance is... Oh, another tie.
We have Chance actually lost that song in this
Chance
pool.
lost that song.
We have Breebs and igocollege tying for second place on this one. That's actually really, really important in this pool. That's actually really important because that means Chance is losing 3 points to Tony. So that
may very well be the difference between them.
The only way it can matter now is if Tony loses the last one.
No, they didn't get a picture of the tie.
Oh no, they didn't get the picture.
No.
Yeah, the ball's kind of in Tony's court right now to not win this pool at the moment. On a chart like Sticky, I expect Tony to do very well though. Sticky is honestly a pretty straightforward chart. It's got a couple interesting mind dodge things, but these players know how to do brackets. These players know how to do foot switches. It's like 160 BPM roughly, I think. Definitely a BPM these players are comfortable at. And if there's nothing complicated rhythm-wise, we're going to see a lot of high EX scores again.
I'm glad Waffles introduced that chart because this is one of the charts in this range that I haven't seen at all.
This is a really, really fun chart. This debuted, I want to say, in WhatsApp earlier last year.
All right. Desynced.
The starts are desynced, but they're not going to, like...
Oh, I do remember seeing this, though.
The fake lifts.
Do it. You're missing the arrows.
An interesting thing that annoys people about this song is the constant background whistle that doesn't stop for the whole song. But the song is a banger. igocollege with 1 white right now.
Yeah.
Same as Chance.
Both him and Chance.
And they both pick up the second white in the same spot too.
Now they are desynced by about a second here.
True, they aren't exactly on sync.
But
there's a few more whites from Corey.
Yeah, Chance and Corey are current front runners, both holding quads right now, and both holding the lower EX counts, or lower white counts, I should say.
Chance with 4 whites is ridiculous.
Chance with the great though.
Yeah, there's some 24th bursts in this ending here where if you're not really precise with your feet, you can pick up a great pretty easily. And this is actually now really close.
Very close, yeah.
Tony pulls ahead.
Corey's not far behind either.
They're like basically tied.
I don't think Corey will catch them, but that was really close. I think Tony pulled that out by 1 white.
1 white, wow. That's 3 songs, I think, in this pool that were decided by 1 or 2 whites between Tony and Chance.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the hug cam. You love to see it. A lot of sweaty hugs happen in this room today. A lot of sweaty hugs. And yeah, igocollege getting 3rd on this one with a 99.3. A 99.3 is a ridiculously good score.
And that should finish up the set with Tony taking the win.
I think, yeah, that's Tony.